Are you ready to take your Dubai dental clinic to the next level? My name is Eric Horwitz. I'm the owner of Clinic Assist, and my company provides consulting services to dental clinics in Dubai to help grow their revenue. I have found out that a lot of dental clinics are missing out on an opportunity to follow up with their patients. You spend so much time marketing, spending so many ad dollars. You get them in the door, you present their consultation, and some take the treatment and some don't. The ones that walk out the door is an opportunity to follow up with them with good sales, with a good script, with a good cadence to get them back to do their treatments, whether it's fillings, sealants, crowns, implants, root canals, or more expensive things like orthodontics or veneers. The most important thing that most clinics are missing out on is not following up effectively. Typically, this is for a receptionist who's already overburdened. And whenever I go to a dental clinic and I say, how much are you following up with your treatment? They don't know. Maybe 10 calls, 20 calls. The point is, you probably have millions and millions of dirhams in treatment that you have not scheduled. My goal is to take that treatment and get that back on the calendar. That's a primary part of my consulting services. So who am I? I started Clinic Assist about 2 years ago with the goal of helping entrepreneurs. However, I don't help any entrepreneurs. I only focus on dentistry. The reason is I believe in the power of niche, and I love the element of working in healthcare and providing something of service to help these entrepreneurs hit their next level. If you read my newsletters, my blog posts, you'll find out I love sharing tips, and helping people is a huge passion of mine. So here's what we do at Clinic Assist. The 3 things that kind of make us special. Number 1, you are getting consulting from a $10 million entrepreneur. That's me. I have been an entrepreneur for over 15 years and have grown my first company, Lift in Richmond, to $10 million in annual revenue with great team, great services, and clients that are happy. That company is in the education industry and helps kids learn cooking classes. But it is a service-based industry, so I know service very well. And there's a very important adage I believe in, which is you should only work with people that are above you. So if you are below 10 million and want to help with that, I have done it firsthand. I'm not a professional consultant by trade. I have real-world experience. So number 2, I am dentistry focused. I only focus on dental clinics. I've had years helping clinics in the US, and now we're focusing on clinics in Dubai. This allows us to really understand the ins and outs of your industry because dentists have different needs. They have a different type of service and they attract a different type of clientele. So if you want somebody who's dialed into what you do, Clinic Assist is the way to go. And number 3, this is metric-based consulting. So a lot of consulting can be about helping operations, improving. Everything I do is based around numbers because I'm a very numbers-driven entrepreneur. I will set up dashboards, reporting to show that your investment in my consulting services will have a huge impact on your clinic. And the nice thing about it, numbers don't lie. So the main problem I see is the lack of follow-up and the lack of sales in most dental clinics. Dentists are great at being dentists, but they aren't that good typically at sales. My job is to come in and take all the patients who have not booked their treatment, we call this unscheduled treatment, and get them back on the counter. Because the minute they walk out the door, they've forgotten about the dental clinic. They've forgotten about the issues they have with their oral health or their cosmetic things that they need to take care of. And it's your job to follow up with them. You can't just send one call or one WhatsApp once a month. You need to follow up regularly. I have a specific cadence I use, I have a script I use, and I customize it for every client. Now, what happens if you don't follow up? 1, your patients don't get the treatments that they need. 2, you're losing out on money that you could possibly have. You're leaving money on the table by not reaching out to them. And number 3, you're wasting all this expensive time and energy you've used to market those patients in. It's so expensive to bring in patients. You have all these patients, thousands of them. Why not reach out to them with a targeted calling campaign, with a great script so they get the service that they need that's going to help grow your revenue. So you can do whatever you want with it. You can have more freedom. Your dentists have busier schedules so you can be in the Maldives relaxing if you want, or expanding your clinic to another location. It's about what you want, but you have to start with focusing on sales, focusing on revenue, and focusing on those easy wins, which is targeting those patients to book their treatment. So the easiest answer that I've seen to solve this problem is to install what I call a patient specialist. I have perfected this. What this is a caller who is going to basically take the leads from the past 90 days or 120 days or even 6 months. Target all of those patients with a follow-up campaign using phone, WhatsApp, and email. The goal, especially in Dubai, is to get everyone to target the WhatsApp. You call to have them answer on WhatsApp. You email so they target you on WhatsApp. And the goal is to bring back the conversation that they had 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, or a month ago about their treatment. If you install a person correctly, they can target up to 400 to 500 patients a week, depending on the pickup rate of the calls. And the nice thing is this helps your staff. Your operations team, your receptionists, they are already overburdened with all the people in the office right now. All you need is to hire and train this patient specialist, which I help with, create an SOP, and bring them a phone, a laptop, and a room to work in, and that's it. Now your receptionist, whenever they get leads about patients, can just direct them to the patient specialist. Let me talk about client success. So one of my clients in America, where I'm from, is a dental clinic, and within 30 days, they had 40,000 dirhams worth of scheduled treatment in just 30 days. Imagine if you had 40,000 dirhams more treatment every single month. And the cost of this patient specialist isn't that high. So that's a key thing. Another clinic I used to work with in the United States, we were able to target thousands of patients and bring them back into the office that resulted in many, many thousands of dirhams worth of extra treatment schedule. Common question I get is, Eric, why dentists? Here's the most important reason. There is great power in being niched. I love the phrase, the riches are in the niches. So I love helping entrepreneurs. I love helping businesses. I wanted to be in healthcare because I wanted to be in an industry that I thought was always going to be important for people, and their health is very important. I already have one business education, and I believe in diversity. Within healthcare, I discovered after a lot of research that of all the practitioners, dentists have the biggest recurring problem. My thing I always tell clients is, look, if you want really good Italian food, do you go to the buffet? No, you go to the Italian restaurant. You've got to be focused. Another reason I started this business is because, as I mentioned, I'm very passionate about helping entrepreneurs.